Hello musicians, welcome to the first actual challenge of this round. So, as most of you know, the first challenge involves a violin, either the front of the violin or the back. And if you don't have this sheet, you will get it in your next lesson. Most of you do have them. So what you need to do is you need to color the outside of the violin. So not inside at all, whether it's the front or the back, okay? Don't touch the inside. You need to completely color in the outside. There should be no white spaces. You can do black and white, you can do colored, you can do whatever you like. Try to color them in a really cool patterned kind of way. If you want, you don't have to. And they will be featured in one of the videos in a creative-ish way. Yeah, so that's the first challenge. A few people asked me if they can use paint or textures or crayons or whatever. Crayons are probably the best because you can actually see them. Pencils are a little too light, but it's up to you. It's really up to you. Paint is probably not a great idea because it's a very thin piece of paper. But again, your choice. So that challenge will not be due this week. It will be due next week, just because some of you have lessons on Tuesday and it's not quite fair to ask you to do that in one day. So that will be due next week. So we're going to have a double challenge next week. We're going to have this, which is 2 points. And then the second part of the challenge is you need to play one line of one of your pieces. So it has to be a full line. It can't be like one bar. It has to be a full line from one of your pieces and you have to play it backwards. Okay? So, for example, let's say you chose this line, the first line on this page. Then instead of playing from the treble clef to the end, you'd start at the end and finish at the treble clef. So you would go, for example, E, A, E, B, A, B, C, B, C, D. Okay? And you'd go in rhythm from the end to there. And that's your challenge. If you can do it in rhythm, and if you can get the notes right, then you get the point. Don't worry about bowings and all that. You can even pluck it if you want. But yeah, so that's the second challenge. If you have any questions, you can ask me this week in your lesson. Both challenges are due next week. So nothing is due this week. If you want, you can bring this in this week. If you finish it, you can hand it in, get it over and done with. But otherwise, both due next week. So 2 points for the coloring in and 2 points for playing the line backwards successfully. Okay, that's all. Bye.